I can't believe how much they wanted for these. I was searching on Etsy and I came across these pencil holders and they wanted £96 for them. So, you know what I needed to do? I needed to draw a template and start building. Started out by drawing a quick template and then cut it out. I then chose this block of wood. I got this from when I built my shed. It was one of the runners for the list of pallets that I have in. Took the size I needed and I cut it out with a surplus. Scan it quick down now. And I will be attaching the template to the wood with spray adhesive. And then using Stanley blade to trim off any excess. Now attaching the other image, taking over the bandsaw and start cutting it out. Just finished cutting the shape on one side and now I will be taping it back together and then turning on its side and then cutting out the next shape. Then grab my pen and redraw on the tail so it's easier to see through the tape when I'm as I cut them out the side view. I was trying to make sure I cut the bottom off as well as the top when I was cutting this out. Just that way I know it'd be a cleaner edge of the wood, because the wood was a bit rough. Now it's cut out, we're moving on to sanding. So I'm just going to start off by using my desktop sander and just quickly giving whatever areas can reach quick sand. There's a nail hole on the front, so I'm just trying to sand that off. Now off to the orbital sander. And then the circular attachment on the drill. Now to work out where the middle line would be, so I can put in 2 holes. I'm going to go for the biggest size holes, and after a bit of maths I worked it out, and then I'm using a 42mm Forster bit to drill these. And over to the pillar drill to drill these out. And then a quick sand just to finish off, and then across to the hand sander for any finishing touches. Next thing is we're gonna paint on some features that represent like the bottom of the whale. And I hand drew it on with pencil, and now I'm painting it all with a paintbrush. Not as good as the paintbrush as I hoped, but the outcome looks pretty good at the end of it. Now moving on to the black paint to do the eye. And then it got me thinking, maybe I should try doing a hedgehog. So again, I drew a quick template up and grabbed another bit of wood off of that same block I had, and I started cutting the two shapes out. So this shape 1, and then I will take this back together and go for take 2. Subscribe, that would help out the channel a lot. And then moving back onto the sander. So we're sanding where we can on this, because this is going to stay more blocky shape. I did any sort of curving of the edges and corners on the sander. It's now time to work out where I'm going to drill the holes. They're all going to be single holes to hold just one pencil, and we'll hold quite a few of them. I used an 8mm drill bit to drill these, which worked out perfect for pencils. But if you want to hold something like pens as well, you might want to use a slightly bigger drill bit. I've drawn up 4 rows, 9, and then I'm using the end of the drill bit to be my countersink hole to start off with. That's done, it's time to take it over to the pillar drill. Really, it was that quick to actually trim them out. Testing it with a few pencils, seems to work fine. And one thing I did notice that the bottom angles that I haven't cut it very square, so I'm just making a quick template from one side and then drawing it onto the other. And then we're back to the bandsaw to trim it off, just so it matches a bit better, which it definitely does now. And giving it one last final sanding. And any bits that the orbital sander couldn't get to, I then finished off by hand. And I just need to work out where to put the eye. I'm going to go back over my pencil mark with some black paint for the eye. And now it's time to move into final finishing. I'm using some Brie Wax quick dry hard wax oil. This stuff is great. I won this in a competition a couple of years ago. As you can see, it took me some time to actually get it open. And finally got it open, give it a good old mix. Mixing, and giving it a quick old mix. And now it is ready to apply. So just grab a paintbrush and start painting it on. It's made the wood nicely pop. Things giving it a nice good colour. I don't actually know what the wood is. Like I said, it came from off a giant pallet. It's quite hard and it has a sort of a orangey colour to it. But yeah, if you know what it is, let me know down in the comments. I have no idea. Painting the finish on was a really pain to get all down each of these little pencil holes. I think I did it alright, and look at that. Now it's going to let this dry overnight. Look at that, they look great. And just like that, they are now finished. All we've got left to do is add our pencils. And what do you think? I think the outcome has come out great. And get a nice selection of pencils in your little hedgehog here. And all else that's left is for the whale to pencil in like that. Overall, these both look good. Not sure if you noticed, but halfway through, the whale did change. This is the original one, and I wasn't happy off camera about the shape the tail ended up being, so I thought I'd trim it a bit more, and it went terribly wrong. You know, these things happen, but I took way too much off and completely destroyed it. So I had to result and start again. That's how I ended up with this one. Congratulations to you if you noticed that. Just a small change I did off camera, and it just completely ruined it, so I had to start again. Annoyingly, but I will. These piece holes were made with 42mm reinforcement bits, and if you really wanted to, you could turn them into a candle holder. I really do like the outcome for the whale. My painting of the lines aren't great, but it gives it the hand look sort of feel. But overall, you know, it looks good. Well, both of these are quick and easy sort of projects to do. Cutting multiple angles to give you the shapes of these. Obviously, there's a lot more sanding involved in the whale to get it into this shape. The idea of this came from from strolling on Etsy, where I saw them wanting £96 for one of these. Thank you for watching, and let me know down in the comments what you thought. And I will see you on the next video. If you enjoyed this video, then watch this one, because I can't believe how much they want for this item. And if you're enjoying this Etsy style build inspiration videos I'm doing, I've got a playlist right here for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.